You want to go to the Essence Festival in 2024? If yes, this video is for you. Number one, if you know you really want to go to the Essence Festival, I advise you to get your hotel way in advance because the price goes crazy if you wait too late, especially when the headliner are announced. So book everything in advance. You can find hotel for the right price without like really breaking the bank. Say your best bet is to book your hotel in advance. When booking your hotel, make sure that you get an hotel that is in between the convention center and the Caesar Superdome if you plan on going to both events. The convention center has all the vendors, a lot of activities going on, and then at the Superdome, that's where all the shows are going to be happening. And they're both on kind of like the opposite side of each other. So what you can do is to book an hotel that's like in the middle of both. For example, my hotel was the Hilton Garden Inn on French Quarter, and I was basically able to walk 1.5 miles to the convention center and 1.5 miles to the Caesar Superdome. Unless you plan on taking an Uber, I would say this would be the best bet for you. If you plan on taking a lot of Uber, this advice is not for you. But if you don't, I would advise you to get some walking shoes because you're going to do a lot of walking. I was walking an average of 20,000 steps every day when I was there because I was doing the most. I would go to the convention center, then I would come back to my hotel, get ready, go out to eat, then go to the Superdome. That was a lot of walking. So unless you're like an influencer and a company got you to go there and you're gonna have like car services or Uber, I would advise you to have some good walking shoes and still look good with some walking shoes. I'm going to show you some of the outfits that I was wearing, and everything was with my comfortable sneakers. If you're like me and going to the Essence Festival was on your bucket list, I would advise you to book your concert ticket in advance. You can get the 3-day package for all 3 days, and usually the price are going to be way better than when the headliners are announced. Unless you only plan to go for 1 day, I would say you would save way more money to get the 3-day package. The only inconvenience is that usually you won't be able to get it after headliners are announced. If you plan on getting a lot of goodies, I would recommend you to go to the convention center very early on, because if you wait until midday or the end of the day, it's going to be full of people and the lines are really long. I remember doing a line for like 45 minutes and I'm like, I don't got time for all that. So I would say go in early, get all the goodies you need to get before the line gets very long. You would thank me for that. My next advice would be download the Essence Festival app. I would say this year they took a long time to have the app ready. I would say it was ready like a week before the actual festival came in, but as soon as it is available, I would advise you to download it and get all the tickets that you need to get and look at what they have. They will add events as they go, sometimes even the day off, but that would help you to figure out what you want to do, who you want to see. Is there a specific topic that you would like to sit on? That would be your best bet. Like for example, I got the opportunity to go see Oprah and Fantasia whenever they were talking about the Color Purple new movies, but in order to do that you needed to be able to get the ticket, and even though they're free, they were only offering a very limited amount of tickets. So if you don't have the app, you wouldn't know about that event and you wouldn't be able to get your ticket in advance. So I would advise you to do that. Have the app ready, check it every day, or put notifications so that when there's something you always know what's going on. The next thing I would say is the clear bag policy that they have, they really enforce it. So make sure you have a clear bag, make sure you listen to what they're telling you, because if you don't, you may not be able to enter, or you may have to pay for like a locker and there might be a line for that. So you're going to end up wasting time. For me, my best friend had a clear bag. I didn't have one, but I used a clear bag and I basically just get there with my phone in my hands, and it was very easy for us. Plan to eat early or to make reservation. If not, you're going to have to stay online even at the restaurant. If you're a foodie like me, I already knew what I wanted to eat, which restaurant I wanted to eat. So I made reservation way in advance, or I plan to eat very early. Everybody is going to try to go eat around the same time, and they want to eat before the concert series comes in. So if you don't want to stay on the line, I would say plan to eat early, or at least make sure that you have a reservation made for you. You will thank me later on that. When it comes to the concert series, it says that the concert starts at 6. Per experience, concert had been starting around 7, 7:15, 7:30. The Superdome, I think, opens at 6, so you can get there early, but concerts are not actually going to start until 1 hour before, so you can save yourself some time and get there around 7. Bring something to cover yourself because that AC was blasting. Be prepared to wait between sets. Like between each artist that are going to come, there will be at least 30 minutes, right? So just be on the lookout for that. They're gonna have a lot of ads, they're gonna have a lot of people talking, they're gonna have whoever the presenter is talking, they may even have some DJs. Some said I had to wait for like 40 minutes to an hour, notably when Miss Lauryn Hill came this year, the wait was really, really long. So be on the lookout for that. They are very, very long time between set. I do know that they need some time maybe to rearrange the set and everything, because each artist may not use the same thing. Some people have bands, some don't. I understand that, but it was pretty long. I hope that Essence hears some of our cries. Some of those sets were long. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. You're gonna have to wait. Lastly, be prepared to have fun. I'm so glad to say that I finally made it to the Essence Festival. That was on my bucket list since I was in college, and I didn't have the time, nor the money, nor the opportunity to go. I'm so glad that I did it. This was the most laid back vacation I ever had. My outfits were so comfortable. You know, things were not like focused on us looking so good or whatever, you know. I mean, we were looking good, but we were having a good time. We saw a lot of celebrities, we learned a lot, we got a lot of like goodies and stuff, which I even started using some, because I'm planning on using whatever goodies I was able to get. That was really, really nice. And then I got to see a lot of artists that I didn't think I would ever see in my life. I'm a huge Missy Elliott fan, so being able to see her was like, so good. So yeah, be prepared to have a good time. New Orleans is like one of the best city, or maybe the best city in the USA. The food is A1, the people are nice. I mean, so much culture there. You're going to have a good time. I really hope this helped you. And if I missed anything, feel free to just leave me a comment and tell me what I did miss. On this note, follow me for more. Bye.